All right, so I'm Robert Whitley, and I teach history here at CCCTI. They asked me for a quick course preview of the History 131, the American History 1 course. Basically, if you look at the course catalog, it says the course is a survey of American history from prehistory through the Civil War. Topics include migrations to the Americas, the colonial revolutionary periods, the development of a republic, the Civil War. Students, upon completion, should be able to analyze significant political, socioeconomic, and cultural developments in American history. What that means, really simply, is we start off in Europe. We start off with the need to expand from Europe and the exploration to the Americas. We also cover the fact that there's a pre-existing civilization here in the Americas, both North and South America, before Columbus shows up. And so we talk about the clash of the existing cultures between the Europeans and the Native Americans along the way. It's important because you have to understand that it's not just the British, but it's the French. We have Vikings early on. We also are looking at some of the others when it comes to the Dutch. And Spanish that come along the way. And you have to look at the fact that the cultures here, we're facing quite a few, and it's not just the Aztecs that we hear about, and the Incas we hear about, but also the Mississippian Indians and the folks from Cahokia and a variety of settlements along the way. From there, we talk about the further incursion of the Europeans and the settlement of North America, the evolution of the whole idea of building these new colonies along the way, and the collision that we eventually have between the North American settlers and their home front countries, in Europe. So we look at the Revolutionary War, we look at the settlement of North America, we look at the beginnings of what becomes the United States. Somebody's going to ask me, do we discuss certain theories along the way? I'll say certain theories to avoid getting in trouble. And I'm going to tell you that, yeah, we discuss the early colonies. We discuss slavery, we discuss all sorts of different things along the way, but also we discuss the evolution and the process of what really is the Americas, what really are the politics, what really are things like the economics that drive the evolution of the colonies themselves. And so that's hugely important, and eventually brings us up to that edge where we teeter and fall into what becomes the Civil War, because we're struggling with a lot of things. And so that's what the course covers.